Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing two separate videos. So this is going to be part one, and then I'm going to follow up with part two. And I'm going to be focusing these videos on my face and body skincare slash favorite face and body products. So that is going to include facial masks, which is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. And then in the other video, I'm going to be talking about everything from favorite body washes to perfume to an awesome hand cream system. For purposes of this video, we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite face masks. Now, through the years, my skin has gone through a number of changes. I used to have very oily, very acne prone skin. Now, as I've gotten older, thankfully, my acne has really dissipated, and a lot of that has been due to just changes in my overall skincare. But also with age, you know, a lot of those things change. But then other problems start to surface. And so my skin moved from more oily to combinations. So in the wintertime, I can have dry patches, but I still have enlarged pores. But then when I go to Colorado, my face gets really dry. So I have 5 face masks that I will pull out depending on what my skincare needs are at the time. And these I stand by fully. I've had friends who have tried several of these and concur. So I feel confident that if you have any of these skincare issues, that you might find a good mask that will help address them today. So to get started, I'm going to start off with an amazing mask that not only addresses enlarged pores, but is wonderful for helping acne prone skin. And that is this, it's Now brand, and it's the Moroccan red clay powder. All this is 100% red clay powder. So I'm not going to open it because it can be a mess. So be forewarned, you want to be careful when you're opening this, open it by the sink. But all it is powder. I think this huge jar is around maybe $5 or $6. I'll annotate in the screen the prices of each one of these masks as I go along. And in the description box, as always, I will link where you can find all these products. But this has been a wonderful mask. Now, what I do with this, you're supposed to mix it, it says, with water. I watched, I think her name is Christine here on YouTube. She was the one who turned me on to this a couple years ago. And she mixed it with 1 teaspoon, so 1 teaspoon of powder to about 1 teaspoon of witch hazel. And then she added in 1 drop or 2 drops of tea tree oil. That has been my favorite combination as well. And tea tree oil, if you're not familiar, it has natural antiseptic properties and it's antibacterial. So I have really enjoyed just that little bit of an addition into that. But what you do is you mix that together and then you spread it all over your face, of course, avoiding the eye area. And you let it dry until you look like a scary zombie. And I'm telling you, this dries down like really hard. So if you even try to crack a smile, I mean, it will literally start to crack. And the only thing I don't love is the process to get it off. So I will use like a warm paper towel and kind of soften it and then rinse it off completely. But once you do that, you will visibly see your pores looking smaller. And this has just really helped when I'm going through kind of some troubled skin times. The other great thing about it is for sensitive skin, and I have very sensitive skin. So if you've got sensitive skin that's acne prone with large pores, I would definitely recommend this mask. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, if you are somebody who struggles with really dry skin, you're gonna really love these next 2 masks. And the first one is from Glam Glow. Now, this is just a tiny little sample, and when I first got it, I thought, I'm never gonna use this. It's called the Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. And what it is it's a mask that you put on your face at night after you've washed your face, applied your toner. You put this on, a kind of a thicker layer at night, sleep with it on your face, and then wash it off the next morning. Now, I thought it was gonna maybe get all over my pillowcase and stuff. It doesn't do that. It's not quite that thick or anything. But I used this the first time after flying back to Colorado in the winter, and I really thought, you know, usually when I do that, my skin goes through a couple days of trying to readjust because it's so dry. I'm gonna try this. So I used that the first night I was there, and the next morning when I rinsed off my face, it was so soft and so moisturized. I couldn't believe it. It didn't make it greasy or anything, but I could really feel the moisturization. Now, I had a friend come and visit from Colorado. Her skin was going through, she was having some really severe dry patches on her face. I mean, to where it was like visibly peeling. And I said, you know what? Let's try some things. So she tried this and fell in love with it. It really helped her dry patches. Now, this is pretty pricey. I'll put the price here. I've obviously not purchased the full size. I've only used the trial size. But as an alternative, I picked this up, and my friend also who was having the dry patches, she has tried this and she felt like it worked almost just as well. And this is by the brand Freshmade, and Ulta sells this. This is, I believe, it's an Asian skincare. I can't remember if this is a Korean skincare or what, but this is the Coconut Mask Hydrating. And this just smells like coconut. It's a wonderful scent, and it is the same idea. You apply this at night after you've washed your face and put on your toner. You just apply a thick layer of it, and it absorbs overnight and really adds a little extra hydration that your skin is needing. So if you don't want to splurge on the Glam Glow, this is another great option. I don't feel like it's quite as deep moisturizing as the Glam Glow, but it's pretty close. So if you've got dry skin going into winter and just need some extra help, this would be my recommendation. My last two masks are some that I have repurchased probably 3 times or more, and they are by the brand Freeman. Freeman has been around forever, and they have quite a lot of different face masks. And Walgreens, Rite Aid, all the drugstores actually sell this brand, and they kind of vary slightly in price depending on where you get them, but they're usually around $4 to $5 for a huge tube. And each one is slightly different. Now, they have 3 masks that are peel-off masks. I've tried the other one and I don't like it as much, but these 2 are my favorites. So let's start with this one. This is the Clearing Sweet Tea and Lemon Peel Off Clay Mask. So this one is particularly, it says it instantly removes impurities and tones for radiant skin. And this one I love for pore refining and for clearing out the gunk that gets in my pores. So these are super easy to peel off. You just apply, you want a decent layer, not too thick, but kind of a medium layer all over your skin, of course, avoiding your eye area, and let it sit on your skin until it dries completely. You can leave it on even longer if you want to. And then you just gently peel it off. It's not painful. It's not like those Dior strips that we all just kind of cringe and go, okay, ready, rip it off. It's not like that. However, it does almost as good of a job as those Dior strips of just pulling out all of the impurities in your pores all over your face. The first time I used this, I'm one of those that when I peel it off, I want to see if it got anything out. And so I would hold it up to the light and I could see all these fine little things that looked like hair. And I thought, is it actually pulling the facial hair out, you know, that I have on my face? And then I realized it was not, that each one of those little things was oil. Like it was just pulling out all of the oils and just the gunk that was in my pores. You can also see kind of some enlarged, like if you have blackheads, it will pull some of those out. So it just does an amazing job. And when after you've rinsed off your face, you will see your pores look refined. Now they don't stay small. It's like what everybody says, you can't change your pore size, but by keeping your pores clear, they look smaller. And so I have loved this. and I do not find this to be drying at all on my skin. Now the second one that is also a favorite, I just used this last night. This is the Cucumber Peel Off Mask. And this is cucumber, what does it say? Clarifies and renews skin. So similar to this one, you apply a medium layer, let it dry, and then peel it off. But with the cucumber in this one, it just refreshes your skin. So this week is a very busy week. I've had a couple of really late nights and just my skin was feeling stressed and just tired. So I put this on, and once I peeled it off, the face feels cool and the pores look again refined. Now this one I find particularly wonderful if you have any dry patches on your face. This will help remove any dead skin as well. For whatever reason, I feel like this one does a better job of that than this. So if you've got combination skin, you kind of get some little flakiness on your face, this is a wonderful mask to help deal with those dry patches, but also just give your skin a refreshing boost. All right guys, so those are my top 5 favorite masks. I hope that you enjoyed this video, that it maybe gave you some ideas if you're struggling with certain skincare issues. Hopefully one of these masks will help you address that. Thank you as always so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.